One day I'm gonna be everything I wanna be. I don't let it get the most of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be everything I'm gonna be. My future right in front of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be free. From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges. A host with a fire burning in his soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken. He rides on two wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, insane wheels rise as a force to be reckoned with. Fueled by the power that only metal can bestow, he takes his stand, refusing to submit. Insane wheels hear his battle cry. Metal and mayhem will never die. Whistles report he paves his way. Oh, legend in the making, day by day.
Yes, sir. Much love and respect to everybody. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever the hell you guys are from. Much love and respect to everybody. We've got an interesting one today. Biker escapes police helicopter in Nebraska. Now, it's one thing to outrun the police, outrun the cops, right? But to outrun the ghetto bird, that's a hard fucking thing to do. Just saying, you know what I mean? It is no cap, you know what I mean?
It's not the cap.
So anyways, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever the heck you guys are from. Much love. We got Biker News Canada up in the building. Same morning all. Got no internet for a while using my phone. No new posts for the week at least, but I'm here. But hey, man, appreciate you for being here. I see all of you guys. We got Wolfheim up in the building, Lappy. We got freaking Ghost Eagle, kickstands down, Tats. Wow, man. Hardwire. Good morning, good afternoon. Good morning, all. Hope your day goes better than mine so far. It's a struggle daily, not to struggle. Well, coworker, yeah, it's to strangle. Let me say something. I wish I could say I've had a better morning already than that, but I can't. Real quick before we get into the actual story, real quick, I'll give you guys a real quick story time. I've been sick, as you guys know, for the last couple days, and because of that, I actually wasn't able to fall asleep until about 4:30 in the morning, and then I woke up at 7. I woke up not even based off of my alarm. My alarm was set for 8:30, and I still woke up because I felt like shit. So I instantly went to the shower, got myself up, and then as I'm getting dressed for the day, I'm watching China Doll, you know, Hollywood's wife. I'm watching her do her show, and she invited me on. So I was like, shoot, man, all right, you know. And so I put it together real quick and just got on. But yeah, Central Time, like you now. Yeah, that's right, Matt. That's right. There's nothing wrong with the Central Time, man. And I know that. Well, I don't know. I think I know. Is that there is, I believe, kind of like in California, the time change happens. So sometimes you're 3 hours ahead and sometimes you're 2 hours ahead, meaning from California time. And so in Alabama, I'm CST now, but I don't know if we end up springing forward or not, or how that works. You guys in the chat are going to have to let me know that. Good morning, though, man. I love to see everyone in here conversing, having a good time. All right, so let's go ahead and get the show on the road in the aspect of what we're going to be reporting on. Let's go ahead and just watch this little clip real quick. It's probably going to force us. Yep, forced. Hey, man, look at that. We do you a favor over there, you bloggers. See, this is how you guys get paid, is from guys like me reporting your shit.
For whoever was racing through Lincoln on a motorcycle, reaching speeds of more than 110 miles per hour.
Can't even
Police and
make it
troopers
bigger?
last night surrounding a parking garage at Bryan East. hoping to make an arrest, but that person was able to get away. The Nebraska State Patrol says this all started at around 10:30 when a trooper spotted the rider running a red light on O Street. From there, a helicopter picked up the track. It all came to an end, at least of sorts, at this parking garage with both troopers and Lincoln police officers covering all sides. The motorcycle was found. The suspect, however, was gone. Anyone who may know more about this is asked to reach out.
So this dude went right hiding himself into a fucking parking garage. Hey, man. I don't know what to say, man. You're on that side of the fence. We're on this side of the fence. Whatever, man. Let's see if I can no, man, it would do that. I wanted to replay that one part. I will here in a second. I wanted to replay that one part where he gets away in the actual parking garage. So we're going to see that here in a second again.
For whoever was racing through Lincoln on a motorcycle in a parking garage at Bryan East, hoping to make an arrest, but that person was able to get away.
I got to see this
again. Nebraska State Patrol says this all started at around 10:30 when a trooper spotted the rider running a red light on O Street. From there, a helicopter picked up the track. It all came to an end, at least of sorts, at this parking garage with both troopers and Lincoln police officers covering all sides. The motorcycle was found. The suspect, however, was gone.
You like how he said that?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
He said, "We found the motorcycle, but the suspect is gone." All right, well, let's go ahead and read a little bit of what it says. We're not going to go extensive on it because we kind of get the idea. But Lincoln, Nebraska, authorities are searching for the motorcyclist that led troopers on a high-speed chase through Lincoln. On Tuesday around 10:30 p.m., a Nebraska State Patrol trooper was in the middle of a traffic stop near 66th and O Streets when he spotted a motorcycle run a red light. Motorcyclist was traveling around 85 miles per hour, according to NSP. A helicopter with the NSP Air Wing Division was in the air at the time and began following the motorcyclist. A different trooper caught up with the motorcycle and attempted a stop, but the rider took off. Of course, he's on a motorcycle. A lot of times, I'm not saying every biker runs, but it happens. Another trooper spotted the bike racing down North 48th Street at 112 miles per hour. The trooper tried making another stop with no avail. Both troopers did not pursue the biker since their helicopter had eyes on them. How about that? You guys messed up a little bit there. Anyways, and side note, this is 1011now.com. All right, guys, this is who's reporting it, is 1011 now. Anyways, let's see here. The motorcycle was eventually tracked to a parking garage at Bryan East Campus near 48th Street and Cotner Boulevard. Troopers and Lincoln police officers then surrounded the building around midnight. Damn, that's a long time later. Authorities located and impounded the motorcycle, but their suspect was gone. The suspect wouldn't be found despite a search of the area and no arrests were made. The investigation remains ongoing. Yeah, man. I mean, here's the thing. I don't even know why shit like that really even makes the news. I'm going to be honest. But because here's the thing is people are going to, whether you're in a car, whether you're in a motorcycle, people run, man. And, I love when the cops love to try to come to the mainstream media to get awareness for their cause, to get their people caught that they want, and then they kind of weaponize the media later against us on other aspects. So it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating, just to say the least. But yes, bikers sometimes they run and they flee away from cops. It happens. Now, do I recommend that? No, I don't recommend that. I don't say putting your life at risk like that is even fucking anywhere close to worth it, because it's not. But hey, man, people do their own decisions. I'm not here to tell another man or whatever how to live their life. I'm just not going to do that. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat, man. We've got Wolfheim saying, I hope you've had a good morning, Mike Ball. I really appreciate you, my man. And by the way, this is for all of you guys that are in the Breakfast Club. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you. A round of applause to you guys for being here and hanging out with us before we had even started. That is what is up. Just did some test on my heart and messed up from years of good time. It's year. I see what you're saying here. Absolutely. Probably a lot of good food, a lot of good booze, and a lot of good women. You know what I mean? Shit, that's essentially how that shit works. Appreciate you, SNS, with dropping my Instagram link in the chat. That actually reminds me, I'm going to show you guys a little something. When I read your guys' comments, after I'm done reading your guys' comments, I'm going to show you guys my adventure I had yesterday in Coleman, Alabama. I went to 2 different motorcycle clubhouses, and I went to like multiple bars. I went to a barbecue restaurant. I did a whole bunch of shit, and I documented it all. You know, they're all like 10-second clips, so I'm going to play them here in a second. The biker ran from the cops because his ex ran off with one a few weeks prior. He thought that he was trying to return her. Yeah, dude, right. Straight up. Road Rage says, random fact, the max speed of most police helicopters is between 120 to 150 miles per hour, depending on the model. The average 1,000cc liter bike, sport bike top speed is 186 to 205. Do with that what you will. Yep. See, it happens. Good day, Mike Ball in the group. Hey, Dean, I appreciate you for being here, my man. Thank you for being here. Watching it'll come out of the bike. The bike belongs to a college kid whose dad is a doctor. You probably ain't even fucking lying about that at all, dude. It's probably the truth. Let's see. Hardwire says 99% of the time they will get you. Sometimes sooner than later, but then they always get you in the end. And the charges rack up the longer it takes. And that part is another one of the major reasons why I personally do not flee. You know, whether I'm on a motorcycle or on 4 wheels in a cage, it doesn't matter to me. I just try to make sure that I'm not going to kill myself. That's it. We got Miss Lotus up in the building. Much love and respect to you, sis. Appreciate you. We got Mr. Oogie as well saying, guess who's back again? That's right. Much love to you. And I hope you're back. I know I'm back. You know, maybe you're even referring to me. Are you feeling at home in your new place, Mike Ball? Dude, let me explain something. The truth is, Wolfheim, and everybody, is the very first thing I told myself when I moved here was, why didn't I do this sooner? Not even joking. Like, I'm so enamored by the lifestyle here. I love the people here. I love the way of the land. Is just so much different than being in a city. I've only ever known the city life. You know what I mean? And so I've never lived anywhere else other than Southern California. So making a move like this was major for me. And boy, do I love it here. I fucking love it. Yo, we got Supercar Specifics up in the building. Shout out to you. What is up, everyone? Hope everyone is well. Mike, got your back, homie. Popping in to say hey. I had a crazy night filming. So, dude, I can't wait to see some footage, my man. We are bikers up in the building. Where bikers unite. Dude, I love that. Very, very nice. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Much love and respect. Let's see. Guys, I love catching up with you guys in the chat. I love seeing all you guys hanging out. My ass is too fat to run these days, dude. Well, I guess Road Rage would be telling you, listen, if you're on a leader bike, you know, if you're on my naked bike, no problem, dude. No problem with you. Glad to see you back up on the live, brother. Appreciate you. This is now my 4th day in a row. 4th day, because I came back on Monday. That was my first morning back. Glad to have you down south, brother. That's right, my man. Dude, I fucking love it here. I'm so glad that I came here. I'm honestly, like I said, man, I'm so enamored by the lifestyle here. I'm going to show you guys some clips right now. Country life is amazing. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Sincerely, yes, the country life is something I truly am like, I feel like I'm a part of my people now. Do they talk with a twang? Some do, actually. Yeah, that's very, it is the South. But they're not everyone speaks like that. You know, not everyone speaks like me. My niece lives in Alabama. It's beautiful there, a slower pace, which is what I love. And yeah, you know, that is something that I love too, is slower pace living than living what I would call in the hustle culture in California. I'm glad that I don't deal with that shit anymore. Road Rage says, random fact, the official KFC Twitter/X account follows 11 people, 7 people, random people named Herb and the 4 former members of the Spice Girls. Literally 11 herbs and spices. Well played, KFC. Wow. Oh, shit. That's hilarious. The Southern life is definitely nice. Dude, can't wait for you to see. I'm going to show you guys some footage here in a second. How do we share this? Where is the link to share it? All you got to do is, I believe at the top, the URL, you can just copy and paste that, or you can hit the share button. Really appreciate you for sharing and considering doing that. I really, really appreciate you. Miss living in Alabama, dude, I can see why. I'm getting to know YouTube not so well. I'm getting there. There's nothing wrong with that, dude. And it's never too late to learn. You know what I mean? Like, I have taught people that are in their 70s, you know, how to run shit on the online or YouTube and stuff like that, man. So it's all good. How much do you pay for a gallon of gas there, Mike Ball? Well, let me tell you, I used to pay close to $7. At one point, it was $7 in California. And right now, I believe it's at $6-something in California, at least where I was living. Here, it's $2.99 a gallon.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, literally. Right next to the like button. That's right. And SNS, you actually remind me. Make sure you guys are liking the video. If you guys like the video, it is the #1 metric of all of YouTube. Lets YouTube know that we're doing something right over here. You know what I mean? So push out the fucking show to everybody else. If you guys do me that big favor and make sure you guys hit that like button. It's $3.39 today for, oh, okay. So it's $3.39 today for a gallon in North Carolina. So you're close to me. It's $2.99 here right now. Half price. That's amazing. Yeah, dude, you should see like the cost of living out here for like the food, groceries, everything is literally cut in half, if not fucking 3/4. You know what I mean? Smash that like. That's right, Dean. You already know what the fuck is up. All right, so let me go ahead and bring up this screen, and I'm going to play a couple of little things I was dealing with yesterday, my little tour that I called it. Let's let this load up. So on my Instagram, y'all, Ball Valve TV, SNS puts the hyperlink to follow me all the time in the chat. So you guys can just click that and hit follow for me. That would be awesome. So let's go ahead and see what we filmed yesterday. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. This is right outside my front door where I live, right where if I walk outside, a lot of you guys saw where I did the Alabama move video. Because I've only been here for 6 days now, something like that. But this is what it looks like outside. Like you step right outside my front door. Everybody, wherever the hell you guys are from, we got another one of those fountains that my dad's spray painting right now. I'm gonna put another one over there. Beautiful. Wow, look at this motherfucker. Woo!
Looking at me.
What are you looking at me?
Slowly get my scoop.
Thank you, We Are Bikers. I appreciate you.
See if we can get us a snake. Okay,
Wow.
it's up under that rock. Here he comes.
You got a little high spot.
Now I don't know if that's just a water snake or if they're venomous. I don't
It is
know.
just water snake. Look at him, by the way. We found out.
Get video of it.
I am? Okay. I know, Steve. You're hilarious, bro. Oh, he's quick. He's gone. Mike, you really are the union representative of all white people with all them. Come on, everybody. Yeah, we're actually in First Street. This is kind of like a downtown area for Coleman. We're going to check it out. There's a whole bunch of like little shops here. You know what I mean? It's active. So we're going to do a little tour. We're going to do like, I don't know, hit up 2-3 different places. We're going to hit a coffee joint right now. Then we're going to hit a motorcycle club bar. And then we're also going to hit a biker bar. So it's getting super fun. Stick around. So I start off at this place called Karma's Coffee House, and I actually made friends with the owner. That's what happens when you got social media. You know what I mean? That's you post their shit, they see it. They actually put it on their timeline too. Big ass place, actually. Look at all these shops. We got a few places we're gonna go. We're just leaving Karma's Coffee right now. And this is only 20 minutes away from me, guys. I'm 20 minutes away from downtown. All right, so we just pulled up to Jack Ace's RC Clubhouse. They have a clubhouse over here. This is motorcycles only right here. We're gonna check them out right now and see, knock on the door and see if they're here. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. And they're cooking. Someone's here. They're cooking it up right now. This looks like ribs or something. Damn, Pro Series? Hit boss. They ain't fucking around. All right, we're gonna visit the Saints MC Clubhouse, and we have to go down this road in order to get to them. Badass road. Awesome. Totally off the road. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's say hello to the fellas. All right, guys, so this shit is pretty hilarious. I went to 2 different motorcycle clubhouses, and both of them were closed. And so my sister, who also lives in Alabama, told me that I need to visit a place called Moe's. And it's a big bar, I guess, so we're about to go in there. And funny enough, I drove about 11 miles one way, 7 miles the other to go to these different clubhouses. And I'm back on the exact same street that I fucking started on, on First Street. How crazy is that? But here it is, Moe's Original Barbecue. Oh, let's go check it out, man. Road Rage, you're hilarious, bro. And by the way, everywhere I'm going, there's only like women everywhere. Okay, guys, so this is the last place that we're going to on the tour, that the Mike Ball tour today. This place is called Downtown Grill. It's actually right up here. Boomskis. Downtown Grill. We're gonna check this out. This is actually the guy that we bought the house from. He actually recommended this place because his buddy owns the place. So we're gonna go ahead and go check it out, man. Let's see what they're all about. Awesome chill zones, bro. That chicken's fine right there. But yeah, so that's the little examples of, you know, doing vlogging kind of content on my Instagram page. It's where I do my vlogging shit, my day-to-day stuff. You guys can go follow that, Ball Valve TV. And you guys can go across all my little different posts and all that shit and give it a like. That would be awesome. Let's go ahead and see if we restart this, if it'll fix it. There we go.
Doing, step bro.
Yeah, this is my favorite song.
Rolling like a big shot, Chevy look like a NASCAR pit stop. Fresh paint job, fresh inside. Is the outside frame in the trunk?
Nothing wrong with being amputated, cuz. We still get the job done.
First thing first, I hit the scene solo. I rep the Triple D, the Wincy, Tony Romo.
We ain't messing around in these parts. You understand?
My car paint like the AT&T logo. Blue and white paint on a Maserati photo. My outerwear is Gucci, but my underwear is Polo. You say you get money, but your baby mama say you got $1 in your pocket. Say my use a hobo.
Use a hobo. Yes, sir. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what is going on over here. We got a lot of bullshit going on the Beast Coast. You guys, the Florida right now, man, for the last week, it just seems like it's just been getting hammered. They've been averaging anywhere from 8 to 12 inches of rain, which is absolutely fucking incredible down there. Right now, I guess they're showing a little bit up north, all the dew points and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys know what a dew point is, but let me go ahead and explain it to you. So when the dew point meets the exact, well, not the exact same, but very close to the temperature. So the dew point is measured by, like, let's say it's 70 degrees out and you might have a dew point of 60, whatever. Well, when those two numbers get closer and closer together, that's when you get fog. You know what I mean? That's what that is. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Bobby doing an interview tonight? Shit, man. What's going on with that? Let's see here. He says, not tonight, bro. She's on a trip and I got no internet for the week. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. I have gone through the struggle. I went through a small time in California where I didn't have internet either. And that was probably for different reasons. But love your Marshalls. Appreciate you, my man. I do have a Marshall half stack over there. I've played in 7 different touring bands with that exact same Marshall and the same Gibson that I have in the corner over here. I have been playing the same setup for 7 different touring bands and 11 different records. Heard there was flooding down in Miami. Yes, it's flooding terribly, actually. It's coming down so hard that a lot of people that are doing like shows where people like are actually going to studios, having interviews, all this kind of stuff, they're actually canceling all this kind of shit because of the weather, because it's actually putting people at risk to even go outside. So apparently that's how bad it's been. We're expecting 60-mile-per-hour winds, severe thunderstorms, and 1 inch hail this afternoon. 1 inch of hail? Forget about that. I took the car to work today and left the bike home. Yeah, I would too, obviously. I'll be back next week. Angie Shadow, or Sando, born with limb what? Born with limb difference? Had a bike custom made so she could ride. Goes everywhere. I need to get in on this episode, bro. What? What? That is really fucking cool. I'm glad that you're covering that. It's been very windy this year. I hate it. I need to get calm so I can ride safely down to Minnesota. Ride not down to Minnesota, up to Minnesota, I guess, huh? SSW, no, I didn't pay the bill and they canceled me. Now I need a new provider. I thought I would catch up in time, but yeah, I feel that. And that was the same reason why my internet ended up going out for that small time in California right before I moved. Like not right before, but it was like probably a couple of months before. Yeah, I got shut down, dude, because I mean, dude, when just to survive costs $5,000 a month and your income is nowhere close to that, yeah, dude, what do you expect? You know what I mean? Let's see what we got here. You do, bro. You would love her. I'll send an invite next week. Yes, that would be awesome indeed. You obviously know how I am about the whole, limb difference, whatever you want to call it, being amputated, all that shit. Let me go ahead and show you guys. I wrote this 3 weeks ago. I wrote, a lot has happened in my life to shape me into the person I am today. I'm lucky enough to be alive to tell the story. I've faced every adversity possible, mental, physical, emotional, financial, women. It seems like I've faced it all. The mantra, never give up, has stuck with me ever since I lost my leg. I have no idea how I would have faced any of this without all the hardships in my life to get me to this point. I am grateful for so many things. Life itself is a bonus every single day since March 6th of 2021. So I have to take everything in stride. I'm about to make another big change in my life as I'm moving out of California to Alabama. This will be the biggest move of my life, as I've never lived anywhere else other than Southern California. Everything happens for a reason. We may not know what the reason right now, but it always ends up beautiful. Life is a trip. Enjoy it. Love your family and friends. Remember to never give up, even when it seems like things are collapsing. Stay strong and remember where you came from. Look at that fucking shot right there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to make it bigger. I guess I have to do the whole, yep. That's one hell of a shot right there, dude. I was feeling it right there. I was feeling it. I was not feeling too good right there. This is what happens when a drunk driver hits you. Hits you at 80 miles per hour and T-bones your leg off. And we still back on the saddle, cuz quite literally the saddle right there. This is in Alabama when I first visited Alabama the very first time to visit my sister in 2022. So that's really, really fucking cool. But yeah, man, it's the whole mantra of never giving up, man. And I would love to get involved in that video that you're doing with that interview with that limb difference person, Biker News. That would be very cool. Hey, I'm curious, did you stay in the club when you moved or retired? So I am theoretically retired. You know what I mean? You know how that shit works within the club scenes and stuff like that. I've been stepped back anyways for a minute. You know what I mean? Like in the sense of like not running day-to-day shit, which is what I used to do for years. That's what I did was every single day. I mean, I was national cabinet for a long time, dude. It's true. You are inspirational when it comes to getting back up and healing. I am so proud of you. Dude, I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. We got Pumper up in the building. Good morning to you, kind sir. Appreciate you. Our new chapter is going to be made in Alabama. Probably not. I'm not one to like sit here and push shit. You know what I mean? I could definitely pull it off. I mean, I've opened up tons of chapters across the United States, so I know I could do it. But do I want to? I don't know. Another reason I love the West Coast, no nasty snakes everywhere. That's true, SSW. That part is true. Now, actually, the thing is, that was the very first snake I've seen since being here. Now, granted, I haven't been here for all that long. I've only been here for like 6 fucking days, right? But, you know, first of all, that big ass lake that we have, that thing is mega. And we've been out there constant. We have a boat and everything. We go out there. We've done a lot of maintenance on the lake. We've done a whole bunch of shit. And that's the very first time we saw a water snake or any snake, actually. And I go out all the time. I'm not someone that just sits in my room and does nothing. Like I am someone that, as you guys see on my Instagram posts and stuff like that, on the stories where I showed off like the vlogging content, I'm always trying to be active. I'm always trying to do something. You know what I mean? Inspiring words, Mike Ball. I really appreciate you. Wolfheim, thank you. Snakes are everywhere, dude. Yes, they are. And I've heard anyways, but I'm lucky enough we haven't seen a lot of it over here. Glad you made it through. Yeah, I did make it through, man. I did in fact make it through. I pulled through and was able to, you know, come out on the other side of the, you know, I guess the other side of the fence with victory. You know what I mean? Like, hey, look, I conquered you. Meaning myself and my situation. For sure. And for the people that didn't see this already, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. I read this to you guys, I think yesterday or the day before, but since we're on that, you know, whole thing about the Alabama move, all that shit, I wrote a little thing, saying the biggest move of my life met with love and melon dew. I truly love it here and I am so grateful or so glad that I made the ultimate decision to come here. I think I am finally at peace, the peace that I craved. I am thankful to leave the hustle culture of California where nothing is ever good enough. Well, finally, it's good enough. Thank you for welcoming me into my new home state of Alabama. Huge thank you to my parents who welcomed me here with huge open arms, or huge, whatever. Look at this. This is our neighbor. He came by, dropped these off for us because my dad really likes this flavor of Mountain Dew that I guess they don't have in California. Yes, sir. There's your Marshall half stack right there, Wolfheim. Right there. And this is when I was putting half my shit or all my shit on one half of the side of the room so I could carpet half of it and then put the other half. You know how many times I had to move this shit back and forth, back and forth? Oh my fuck. Yeah, it was brutal. Oh, a little chainsaw.
That's what I'm talking about.
We ain't messing around in these parts. You know, I just stepped outside of the apartment because I'm setting everything up, in the middle of setting everything up, carpeting, stuff like that with my dad. Come outside and you just take a little bit of the lifestyle in. Alabama lifestyle, man, I promise you guys, this is the best living in the world. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Straight
I
up.
love it.
I hope everyone's having a wonderful, enjoyable day.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. Nothing wrong with that shit, bro. Nothing fucking wrong with that. So yeah, anyways, guys, go follow me on my Instagram account. That's where I post all my fun, cool shit, man. Let's see where we left off here. We got Joker up in the building saying, "What's up, Mike and everyone? Much love and respect to you, kind sir. Appreciate you for being here. That's dope. Nice amp. Appreciate you, Ghost Eagle. Like I said, man, that's the same amp that I've been using for. I got that amplifier when I was 13. No, 14. I got my Gibson at 13, and I got my amp at 14. That shit is crazy. Let me pull up. Let me see what I can for the new people that are just coming in, like meaning where you guys, some of you guys have seen this content before. Some of you guys haven't, obviously, you know. If you have, I hope you guys enjoyed again. But if you haven't, this is, I'm going to go ahead and play basically a song that I did. I turned a rapper into like almost like this pop punk artist. And we did it at not my old house I just moved from my house before that. And which both were fairly short-lived. Both homes that I lived in prior to where I am now, were fairly short-lived. But let me go ahead and type this in. All right. Go ahead and bring this up for you guys so you guys can see a little bit of the guitar action and a little bit of that Marshall action.
Tell me the reasons why we do what we do. The reasons why I ran into you. I can feel it in the air tonight. Always make me think, but I'm better not knowing. Better not knowing.
You can definitely be in it full time. Yes.
Running back and forth. I can't do this no more. Take a bow, I cashed out. I ain't going back to the days I had nothing. I'm at the top of the hate, nothing about me is basic. Tell me the reasons why we do what we do. The reasons why I ran into you. I can feel it in the air tonight. You always make me think, but I'm better not knowing. Better not knowing. There's always something running back and forth. I can't do this no more.
I only call you when I'm bored. This ship is sailing out. You on board. You call me crazy, 'cause I'm indecisive. Don't ask me if I love you. I spend enough time with you.
Tell me the reasons why we do what we do. The reasons why I ran into you. I can feel it in the air tonight. You always make me think, but I'm better not knowing. Better not knowing. There's always something running back and forth. I can't do this no more.
Yep, totally. Tiger News.
Tell me the reasons why we do what we do. The reasons why I ran into you. I can feel it in the air tonight. You always make me think, but I'm better not knowing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's nothing better than just having a little music sesh. You know what I mean? That's it. Nothing wrong with that shit. Yeah, man. And I've been blessed to be able to be a part of, you know, a lot of amazing bands. You know, I've got to play in front of amazing crowds throughout my entire life. I started on stage playing on stage. I was 7 years old playing drums. Then I moved over to guitar on stage, meaning where I'm on actual stage performing. I was actually performing guitar at 10, 11 years old, something like that. But I started on the drums first, and that's where I got my rhythm from. And then, yeah, I just made that transition. And then I've played countless thousands of those small little bars that, you know, you can pack 20, 30, 40, 50 people in, or 100 people in, whatever. And I've had the blessings of also playing in front of 40,000 people, you know, and having, you know, basically the craziest 16th birthday or the craziest 16th birthday, I guess anybody really can get. You know, that was on my 16th birthday. I was performing in front of 40,000 people, which was, an amazing, amazing time, man. Actually, I might as you know what? Actually, I'd get fucking soundbited for it. Or not sound, I would get copyrighted for playing the music that I play. And the only shit that I can play, that's why you guys see like a lot of the same music that I put on the channel is the stuff that I have the rights to. You know what I mean? If I don't actually own the actual rights, then I have no legal battle. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and throw a little biker shit up here for the boys. You know what I mean? This is what we're gonna do right now. For all you homies up in the air, I know we got brother Steve that loves this song. Yeah, I didn't play around with this shit. I did not play. Yeah, man, it's being involved in music, man, and it's opened a lot of doors for me as well. You know, being involved in music, being involved in social media, being involved in, and you know, all these different things I've done in my life. It's done a lot of good. It's not done like a ton of bad, but you know, I was actually having this conversation with brother Steve in the chat, that you really can gain real connections and real people from the internet. And I learned that early on in my entire life. I learned that early. It was about, this is what I learned from my father, is it's never about what you know, it's who you know. You know, it's always going to be that way. It's just the way of the road. And so I don't know, man, being that, and I was talking to another one of my buddies here that lives here in Alabama, which I met since being here, and he's tripping all over what I do, right? And I was talking to him, and he's like, "Man, mate, I want to live a more exotic life." And I go, "Honestly, though, do you? Do you want to live a more exotic life? Because the exotic life hurts. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the stuff that's happened to me has been painful, and I don't mean to say it's a bad thing. That's because it's not a bad thing. It's been painful, and it's made me become and shape me into the person I am today, obviously, but it's painful." And I was explaining that to him in deep thought of process of like, not only just, you know, the good shit like music and all that stuff, but like, let's say me and my accident, my whole, and how like this whole all started. Is that something that you really want? You know? And the truth is no, he don't want that. You know, it looks and sounds nice. And stories are usually either crazy or traumatic. You know what I mean? That's literally usually, or funny, right? But realistically, what shapes us, especially as men, is those experiences. And I don't know, man. I don't. Everyone has diversity, you know, in their life, and especially in 2024, man. It seems like 2024 has not been good to anybody. Um, I really don't know anyone that's like killing it right now in 2024. And I know a lot of people, and it's just the economy is shit. Um, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but what just recently happened with our 50-year deal with Saudi Arabia just ran out on the 6th, 7th, 8th, something like that. And that 50-year contract is essentially where Saudi Arabia basically agreed to only sell their oil with the US dollar. You know what I mean? That is the trade. That is how they do business. And it was secured and locked that way for 50 years. And that shit just ran out, and they decided not to renew the contract. What does that mean? That means anybody that has a reserve of cash is now essentially going to give it back, which is going to lower our money amount even further. The value of the dollar is going to come crashing down. And then they could just purchase their shit with their cash or their yen or whatever currency they're using. And so it now is not, it's taken away the powerhouse away from America right now. And so it's testing times. We're going to see some crazy shit already. We already have. We've already seen a lot of crazy shit in 2024. And it's going to get worse. So, you know what I mean? Like, all we can do at this point is it's all downhill from here, right? So now it's just like kind of like a fire control kind of situation. Just try to tame it as much as possible. But realistically, I tell you guys, keep your guys' self in the know and, you know, be prepared. Don't be the guy that is last second trying to prepare when you should have done that shit way long ago. You know what I mean? It's testing times for sure for a lot of people. Dean says, great video. I really appreciate that, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, man, please make sure you guys give it a like, give it a thumbs up. When you guys do that, it's the #1 metric of all of YouTube. Sharing it's like word of mouth on the street, but for the internet. And also, guys, as you guys know, I've been completely demonetized since July 3rd, or I'm demonetized until July 3rd. It's been 2.5 months. So if you guys would like to help out the show and you guys monetarily want to help out and want to get a shout out onto the show, we've got my Cash App that's scrolling across the bottom at $ballvalve. We have Venmo at ballvalve, and we have PayPal ballvalvetv@gmail.com. That would mean the absolute world to me if you guys, you know, send me something, you know, something like that, a message. And then of course you guys get shouted out. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, man. That is where all my not big content, but like my day-to-day content, my day-to-day life goes on there. I hate to call it content, but it really is. But that's where I post my vlogging shit. Let's just say that. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever the hell you guys are from. Appreciate you guys. And also, this is also, if you guys didn't know, this is also me on the guitar and wrote this song. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one if you haven't heard it before. Much love and respect to everybody.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges, a host with a fire burning in its soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken, he rides on 2 wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, insane wheels rise as a force to be reckoned with. Fueled by the power that only metal can bestow, he takes his stand, refusing to submit.